Jacksonville Jaguars fans, welcome back to another episode of Jag Jaw. It's playoff week. Bills coming to Jacksonville. This is a big time game. Today I'm going to go over, injury report, a couple key matchups, stuff like that. Go over some of my stuff on Twitter, like I always do every week as well. But like I said, this is a big time matchup. This is a team that has playoff experience. We're playing. Jags are playing at an all-time high right now, going into the playoff 8-game winning streak. So it's a great matchup. Like I said, I want to go over a couple things about matchups and stuff. Let's first just go over the injury report, which is right now it's Thursday. I'm going over the Jags injury report right now. We got Patrick McCarry, who is limited participation. Really everybody, Danny Strigal, Monteric Brown, Jarian Jones, Greg Newsome, all of them, limited participation. The only one is Cole Van Lannon, who did not participate. He got hurt. He hurt his knee at the end of last game. Kind of tweaked it. He said he was all right after the game, but he hasn't really practiced all week, which is not a good sign because we really do need him going to the playoffs. Hopefully he can, be good come Sunday, but it's really just time will tell with that one. We got the Bills injuries down here. Full participation for Josh Allen. He had that foot injury, so, people are kind of seeing how he's going to feel with that. Obviously he's going to be fine. Terrell Bernard did not participate with his calf. He might be out. Another Maxwell Harrison, that's their rookie corner out of Kentucky. He didn't participate. Ty Johnson, the backup running back, did not participate. He gets in the game a lot, catches some passes. Josh Palmer, the wide receiver, did not participate as well. So they got a lot of injuries. I mean, look how many people's on their injury report compared to the Jags. Like, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. That a lot of guys are full participation or limited participation. So most of these guys will play, but it's the fact that this injury report is this long. It actually does matter. Just want to go over, where's it at? Right here. Just kind of go over the Bills and, what they did this season. Josh Allen, 3,600 passing yards. James Cook, 1,600 rushing. That's one of the key matchups of this week. It's stopping the run game. The Jags have the number one rush D, and we're playing Josh Allen, who had the most rushing yards as a quarterback in the NFL. James Cook, I think, had the second most rushing yards in the NFL with 1,600. Look at the receivers, their top receivers. Khalil Shakir catches a lot of swing passes, screens, 719 yards. If we stop the run, we can beat this team and stop their offense. That's how their offense goes. If they can run the ball with Josh Allen, run the ball with James Cook, then they start cooking on the quick pass game, all that kind of stuff. But we just got to stop the run. And guess what? Number one rush D in the NFL, Jacksonville Jaguars. It's a perfect matchup. The other receivers, Dalton Kincaid, they got a couple tight ends. Their number one receiver is a slot receiver, Khalil Shakir. Then their number 2 and 3 receivers for most yards on the season are their tight ends. That's what they run. They run double tight end, because they're going to run the ball, and they go play action off of that, hit some of their tight ends, hit some guys in the slot. Like I said, hits bubble passes, screens, all those quick. It's going to be quick game. Josh Palmer's their deep threat. He was the same way on the Chargers. He used to go deep. That's what he likes to do. James Cook, obviously, is great out the backfield. Almost 300 yards receiving for him after already rushing for 1,600 yards. It's almost 2,000 all-purpose yards. It's James Cook and it's Josh Allen. Those are the guys we have to stop this week. The rookie Tyrell Shavers, he's been coming on recently. If you see right here, Gabe Davis, ex-Jag, was a Bill, went to the Jags, was terrible for us, went back to the Bills. This is we know him. If he gets in the game, we got to make plays, press him up. He doesn't like contested passes. He's going to go deep. He's another field stretcher. You know how he is. We had him as Jags fans. We know about, what the hell's his name? Why am I blanking? Sorry, Gabe Davis. Let's just go over some of the Jags stuff. 4,000 passing yards for Trevor. 1,100 rushing yards. One of the most quiet 1,100 rushing yard seasons you'll hear about. Travis Hunter. 847 out of Parker, Washington. Even the tackles, Foye, 143 picks. Devin Lloyd, 5 picks. Also, Antonio Johnson, 5 interceptions. We got, like I said, Trevor already threw for 4,000 passing yards. He also had 359 rushing yards. We got Bashal Tutin with 307. Like, we have a good run game, and the Bills' run defense is one of the worst in the NFL. So we got to take advantage of that. Another matchup, we got to take advantage. We got to run the ball. We can run some play action off that, but we have to actually run the ball. We can't just go play action over and over and over when we haven't actually established the run. Oh my goodness, Kitty, what is going on? Sorry, Kitty's going crazy over here. Parker Washington, our leading receiver. 847 passing yards or receiving yards. Brian Thomas only 707. He almost had double that last year, but he's coming on strong at the end of the season, and that's what we need. I showed y'all the play. He had that nice out route last week. He's playing more confident. He's catching the ball, which really matters. We got Jacoby Myers. Obviously, we traded for him. He only has 483 yards for the Jags, but he was on pace to almost hit 1,000 as a Jaguar. He played 9 games. He was around, probably on pace for like 900 yards for the Jags, and that's with learning the offense and having a little bit of a slow start. De'Ami Brown, one injury away, and you're a big-time player. He has to understand that. We got a couple injuries. All of a sudden, De'Ami Brown, Tim Patrick, you guys are big-time. Johnny Munt. We got a lot of players. Trevor's been feeding the ball, spreading the ball around. That's the thing with Trevor. He's been spreading the ball. He throws it to whoever's open, making checks at the line. That's how you got to play quarterback. Just want to go over a couple things on Twitter. Obviously, I posted a TikTok about it. Trevor Lawrence, AFC Player of the Month, 63.6 completion percentage, over 1,300 passing yards, 17 total touchdowns, 113.5 passer rating. He's been balling. He's been having a great season. And guess what? Fuck you. But guess what? Player of the Month, AFC Special Teams, Cam Little. Absolute perfection. 54 points, 21 of 21, 11 of 11, 3 of 3, 50-plus yards, plus the 67-yarder. He is the best kicker in the NFL. That's not being a homer. Look at the stats. He's the best kicker in the NFL. He's hit 2 of the longest in NFL history, and he's completely perfect on everything else. He's the best kicker in the NFL. So proud of Cam. What a draft pick. 6th-rounder, another bulky steal. I know we always talk about bulky. We hate him. Man, he's had some good draft picks. It is what it is. We got people getting community noted on NFL Network. This guy tried to come on here and say that Jags have a good pass rush, but we have no run D. We literally have the #1 run D in the NFL. That's just people not knowing the Jags, not knowing our actual team, and just going on and just thinking, oh, because Buffalo's done it before, they're going to go through and do that. Like, no. He's getting community noted. This is NFL Network. This isn't some rando. It's just like, that's a narrative pusher. You try to say that on national TV like 10 years ago, and it's all of a sudden everybody's going to run with it. No. Just pushing narratives. Parker Washington, through his first 3 seasons, started off 132 yards. Then he had 390 last year. Now he has 847 this year. He keeps basically doubling his catches and yards. He's going up in touchdowns every year. Parker's going into a contract year next year. We got to pay this man. We got to pay Parker Washington. Cannot let him leave the building. The chemistry that him and Trevor have is too perfect right now. We cannot do that. Cannot let him leave the building, especially on this playoff run. It's going to be big time. I was going to make a TikTok about it, which I still plan on doing, but Anthony Campanelli, his coaching tree is a bunch of different coaches from different schemes, from like applying, all types of pressure, or kind of being like, more coverage based, whatever. There's Vic Fangio, a bunch of different guys that basically is on his tree. Like I said, I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm going to make a TikTok about it, but you can see the little stuff coming out of the Brian Flores. Look at this play right here. We blitz 6+ people for a knockout punch. That is literally the Vikings defense, Brian Flores. If you watch his defense over the years, whether he's on the Dolphins, Patriots, look how many people he's rushing. Like, you don't know who's coming where, and that's what I love about Campanelli. His defense is really, it's not a specific scheme. He really is even throughout whatever if it's blitzing, coverage, whatever he's doing. It's really, he puts it all together from all the different coaches he's learned from. That's why I really love Campanelli. He's one of the best defensive coaches in the NFL right now. We can't let him leave the building either, which sucks. He could get a head coaching job, but we need Campanelli. Cam Little, 2 of 2 on field goals, 67 yards or longer. Every other kicker, basically the Super Bowl era, is 0 for 22. Cam's never missed. Everybody in the NFL history has missed every single one. It's crazy to think about. Cam Little is the best kicker in the NFL right now. We got one more thing I wanted to go over. This is the same thing going on with he says it right here. Saw some lies going on. Rush defense, first in the NFL. Average 3.9 per carry, which is 4th in the NFL. Look at our defensive passer rate, 5th lowest. 22 interceptions, which is the 2nd most in the NFL. 6.2 yards per attempt, 3rd lowest. Buster Brown, 12 pass deflections, 69 rate, 2 picks. Jerry Jones, 8 pass deflections, 62 rating, 3 interceptions. Versus wide receivers, 3rd toughest at a 72 rate. Like, this defense is good. If you're going to sit here and come on and say we don't have a run D, you're wrong. If you don't say we have no pass D, you're wrong. This is a good defense. And Josh Allen better be prepared, not thinking we're some, same old Jaguars team. Right here, no Cole Van Lannon and Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones had an illness. He'll be good. We just went over the injuries, but Cole Van Lannon is the main person I'm worried about not being able to play this week. Trevor was obviously the AFC Player of the Month, but he was also the Air and Ground Player of the Week for FedEx. Obviously balled out against the Titans. It's a couple plays with Devin Lloyd. Actually, it's just one play. 2 plays, actually. If you see, he got leverage with the running back, fall back with the cutback. Reading, Devin Lloyd. This is why run D's so good. Boom, and he's going to hit you. Watch this next play. Watch this next play. He's reading it. Boom. Filling. Devin Lloyd, not just the 5 interceptions. He's a great run defender as well. Same thing, Foye. One of the most underappreciated players on our defense and whole team, to be honest. The leader of the defense, making all the calls. Our middle linebacker hit 140-something tackles this year. He's led the NFL in tackles in the past. Like, we got to realize how good of a linebacker we have with Foye. We can't take it for granted either. Look at him beating the running back in the alley on duo. Reads the running back's track, almost pops out from behind the double team like he's playing peekaboo. He's sneaking. You got to hide yourself, pop out, fill a hole. Pop out, fill a hole. Let's see it right here. Foye. Hide. Pop out, fill a hole. It's just beautiful. We got to stop the run this week. Those are the type of guys we need. Devin Lloyd, Foye. We need even Antonio Johnson when he's playing down in the box. You got to make these plays. You got to stop the run. Trayvon Walker, Josh Hines-Allen, you got to set an edge. You have to set an edge. We got to stop the run this week. That's the main thing I'm worried about would be Josh Allen running the ball, with him running for over 100 yards or something. I think we can stop James Cook. We just got to stop the run game in general. I think we can do it. This is a big-time game. I'm so excited for the game. Not even being a homer, we match up better against this team. Like, we have better matchups. We have a good run D when that's their best offense. It's all the same stuff I just talked about. We got to come out and execute. We can't have boneheaded plays, penalties. We can't have stupid turnovers. We can't let big plays happen on broken coverages. You cannot have that this week. We've been playing sound, fundamental football. We got to keep doing it. This is a good team with experience. They went 12-5 this year. They're not the same Bills team they were, but they're still a good team. They have Josh Allen, one of the best players, if not the best player in the whole NFL. We have to stop him. Y'all saw the Simpsons thing saying we were going to beat the Bills. They always predict everything right. I hope it comes through. This is almost like the 96 season. We played the Bills, we played the Broncos, and we played the Patriots. It could be the same exact matchup, 30 years later? 30 years later, the same matchup. We just got to come through, get this dub. I'm so proud of the team, and we exceeded expectations, but the job's not finished. I've said it again and again. Job ain't finished. I'm going live this weekend. Please hop in the live. For all the haters that think we're not going to win the game, I hope they hop in the live too. It's going to be fun this weekend. We just got to get this dub, going into the divisional round with even more confidence, feeling like nobody can beat us, and that's how you go on a Super Bowl run. 4 wins, and all of a sudden the Jaguars are Super Bowl champions. We can get it done. You saw all the key matchups. They have more injuries than us right now. Cole Van Lannon's really our only guy that's going to be injured possibly for this game. Jags got to come through. This is big time. Got to take advantage of these moments and take advantage of this opportunity. It's really hard to get back to this moment, to have a home playoff game, to win your division. It's hard to get back to this moment. Got to take advantage. So proud of this team. Let's go win us the Super Bowl. Duval. Like I always say, go Jags.